I do feel like BNK did a lot of, we're going to focus on our composition, and you just do whatever you want over there. Because their comp, if you just look at their comp, it's amazing, right? Like,
it looked like he was in range to headbutt, so I don't know if he just didn't press it or what happened there, but either way, just slammed the ground, and I think that should have just been a kill, if I'm being real. So a big misplay comes out, and as a result, we're going to see DNF able to pick up all, not all three, just 2 grubs, but still a big advantage there. Now Vikla.
This little face check gets polymorphed, and now he doesn't have his flash. Remember, he flashed earlier. Nocturne comes in. Pilshik picks up first blood on the top side of the map. As Pilshik says, thank you very much. I'll take that kill. Feels like a little bit of a consolation prize, as they only got 1 grub, and Zeri got a plate in top lane. So, you know, the gold going heavily into DNF's pockets, and it's going on the people that you want it to go over towards. You know, it's very scary cowbell.
Now looking for Dudu.
All right, can he press the buttons this time? Well, this time he is going to be able to. Dudu in a little bit of trouble, but the mist is going to help out a little bit in terms of those resistances, but eventually Dudu just kind of accepts his fate. Doesn't have flash, used exhaust earlier, and just kind of dies. So nice pickup there for BNK.
So
whoa,
bit of a split up in terms of objectives there.
All right, here we go this time again. The combo comes down, and there is flash available for Vikla, but now with the polymorph on top of it, you're just not able to play the game. So Vikla not having a fun time being targeted this much. Often in pro, but he's got Orianna. As here's Dudu, again, very far up the lane with no flash. And, well, he's gonna...
Raptor.
Yeah, doesn't quite know the interaction there. I'm not sure if it's gonna matter, as Diablo is coming down here as well. And he will pick up the kill. So 338 gold there for Raptor, or rather for Diablo. And they're gonna get this Drake, so that's gonna be 2 Drakes for BNK. Yes, DNF did get the Heralds.
I think I will say, you were talking about the Hex Plate, the ult spam, how it's a solo queue build. I think we can rephrase it, Brendan. It's the Rise group build. You know,
probably Zero.
Hacker from the LPL has. He's the one. I don't know if you've seen his clip. I've shown you it. I've shown you it. Yeah, he did that escape one, and there was an edit of it.
Yeah.
The Fast and Furious edit. That was a banger.
How about owner from EWC? Just going up into the sky. Life in a lot of trouble here, but he gets away for now. The follow-up comes in from DNF. Life will go down into Trina supports for now, as they're going in on a Raptor who also had to go very deep, and he's going to be taken down. It's 2 kills for DNF in the team fight.
Shockwave damage. But you saw just like, especially with the 2 items completed by Bulldog.
Here we go, there it is, and the Kai'Sa, there's no hope for him. He doesn't have flash, he tries to barrier, but I didn't even see it, he just died. And DNF, well, this is the kind of composition that works for them. Just press your buttons together, and it forces you to be on the same page, and now they're gonna be looking at Otacon.
It's just press your buttons and go. It works so well. This is maybe what DNF needed this whole time. Now, BNK FEARX looking to potentially contest, but I don't think you can. 1 member down, especially Dudu threatening on the flank. But the problem is, you're giving up Otacon. Dragon's right there for follow-up. Maybe they can stall and wait for the AD carry to come back on the map.
Diablo spawns now. Raptor gonna start this one up, but the Otacon's down. We do have the smite used by Pilshik, and he doesn't seem to have another one. So it looks like DNF say, well, we got the Otacon that's better. Let's just back away. It is going to be a Mountain Soul point, though, for BNK, so pretty nice consolation prize, I'd say, at this point. You know, the Mountain Soul would be very nice.
You know, it feels like the main thing is being consistent, so every time you go, you get the timing right, and they've nailed it every time, especially there. Diablo going invisible, and they're still able to land it on him, so doing good work. And I would imagine this is the sort of game where...
Oh, the flash on in, they want a combo on a Zeri, but guess what the real combo is? It's the one on the Kai'Sa, and Berserker lives! Don't even use the redemption on Berserker, he doesn't need it. They're gonna use it to heal up the team, and Clear goes down. DNF are rolling BNK here in this big game.
This seems like a painfully unfun game to play an AD carry into. DNF right now, unrelenting, pushing forwards with this pressure.
It's very true. Also, the focus in the fight from BNK was all over the place. They wanted to turn on the Berserker, who, by the way, still has flash after that fight. Vikla flashed in to follow up onto the Zeri, and then they just lost their Kai'Sa, and they're like, oh, even if they killed Zeri, I think they lose the fight. It didn't really matter at all.
Yeah. And we now have a Terminus on the Kai'Sa, which I don't think feels very good. You know, the Kraken Slayer did get buffed this patch, and they obviously want a bit more AD from the Kai'Sa, but I feel like the problem is you kind of want to Zhonya sooner rather than later on this pick, otherwise you just, like, what does your damage matter if you're just dying immediately?
Yeah. Okay, well, they're going to go in this time. The combo utilized on a Bulldog, but it's the one guy who has Zhonya's, and he just lives immediately. So much damage on a Pilchik, though. He will go down. And so that's the jungler out, and a big shutdown for Kellen, who does get a bunch of gold. Still very low health bars here on the side of BNK, and DNF not backing off yet, 4v5.
Yeah, trying to get some resets coming in here, get some health bar. Oh! Raptor. They can't get soul here, right? Enemy jungler down, but DNF is still scary. DNF are just going to give it up.
Yeah, I feel like they could have prevented this, but they're a bit late to the party. Life is here now. We got a TP coming in as Raptor has the smite, so it's just gone. There's nothing they can do about it. Double TP comes in with the unsealed spellbook, and Kellen gets there as well, and BNK just get Mountain Soul. They don't have any vision. But, yeah, Raptor doesn't have any wards himself. This damage on this is getting very low, but he's going to pop the paranoia. But in he goes! He gets that pin and he steals it away! No way you can let that happen! But huge from Raptor here. Clear, going to live as well, and they got the combo out of Berserker! It's all going the way of BNK now, as it's a double for Diablo. We got a kill here for Clear, and the gold is immediately in favor of BNK.
Follow up. We even see Diablo make a little bit of a mistake walking over some damage there, but here, and now they're facing a Mountain Soul team, 2,000 gold ahead, and they're ulting into Zhonya's.
Yeah, now they've got the Zhonya's, now the items are coming through for BNK, and now Kellen is unkillable. Into the backline goes Diablo, very risky here, doesn't do quite a lot of damage, but Berserker has to back away, and they chop down Dudu as well, and Diablo gets that kill, immediately goes into his own Zhonya's, and clears Clearing up Bulldog by himself, gives him the thumbs up on top of it for some extra BM, and BNK, they might have just won this game in the span of 3 minutes.
It's insane. I am shocked despite everything. Despite everything we saw in round 1 and 2, the time off has just given me time to be more surprised by how matchups like this can go. BNK FEARX shows some great resilience, and DNF, it's another heartbreak. Game 1, there's still a series ahead.
Going to be selected here. So that's some more hard engage on the side of BNK. They already had the anti-Wukong. And even like we saw Flandre at EWC putting out the donuts on people and kind of engaging like that, just running at them. Right, the flash comes in, and you're not getting away from this one, although he is. He's able to just hop away, as now Life is down here with Pilchik trying to come in for the counter gank. They do have their flashes available, but the long chase is coming in. Life gonna flash over the wall, but immediately Kellen goes over, and is gonna land that stun. The hook goes into Kellen, but I think Aftershock not gonna save you here. First blood given over to Raptor, who is enjoying a very fun jungle so far this game.
BNK FEARX really wanted First Blood.
All right, trying to get a bit more here, but that's Ghost on the Jinx, and now Kellen is just dead here. There's nowhere for him to go. He doesn't have his flash, and Berserker's just going to be given a kill. Get really nice and excited. So that's a kill on the Jinx. One Biglet got bullied a lot in the top lane, died twice to the Nocturne. Obviously, that was a bit easier of a setup, but he's down his flash. You've got Trundle. You could try to set something up there, but looks like BNK is ahead of the play, expecting it. They've got their jungle and support on in as the pillar comes down, the subjugation as well. And still Raptor goes in after that first kill, feeling pretty fed, but they're going very deep for this one. Life might go down, yes he does, but now Kellen in a rough spot. Might get this Jinx excited, but no, he barely gets away. And finally Bulldog does get away himself. Berserker gets the kill, but BNK say, well, that's enough. I think we've gone deep enough. And it's just a trade 1-for-1 on the side of BNK that can shut down the Jinx, and not all that much protection for Berserker, as now trying to get in onto Vikla, but he just uses his Molten Shield to get that speed boost and runs away.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. I'm not looking for a dive on a Bulldog. No ult for Bulldog or Flash.
Yep, flash on in here for Kellen. It's pretty elementary for him. And now they're going to try to do the same here to Vikla. Nice hook and even a little assist for the Jinx. And the kill will go over to Pyosik. So a trade of dives and a nice cross map here for DNF.
So they can just take this whole tower. This tower was basically full of walls.
It was. It actually was. And that's first turret blood over to the side of BNK. That's feats of strength, an insane amount of golds.
Big spikes for DNF right now, though, with 2 Sundered Skies, top jungle.
Oh, the flash on in here from Life. He wants to kill this Annie. And with Aatrox here as well, there's just no hope for Vikla. Less egregious.
1 level behind, you know, but it is a full level. You know, if you look at the XP bar, it's like a full level behind, which is significant. But yeah, Vikla not having the best time on this Annie. And I mean, you're always still going to have that utility of the Annie, you know, the CC, but it feels very different when you're able just to like pop the ult and explode someone, or just provide the CC.
Well, looks like we want to fight over the Rift Heralds here. As TP comes in, DNF, remember this, just 20 minutes ago at the Baron in game 1. This Raptor is here waiting for the smite. It's going to go to the Jinx as now the engage comes in onto the back line of Berserker is in so much trouble. He's the first one to go down. And that was the one-fed guy on the side of DNF. Thankfully for DNF, at least they're able to trade 1-for-1 as they take down Vikla, who did go deep himself. As now trying to overextend for this fight. They want to get onto Diablo, who gets hooked down and pillared. And down he will go himself. And Pyosik looking for more, picks up the double. And Kellen will just be donated over to Bulldog. Eventually, there it goes. And DNF finally take a big fight here.
Yeah, Life getting so much value on this Nautilus, connecting onto the Sivir. And Pyosik on the Trundle just cleaning up in this fight. They'll be able to take this turret as well, shredding through it.
Diablo's been doing a good job of farming up and keeping up with Berserker, even though he got the first couple of kills, but...
You know, he's going to be so happy right now, Mao, because they're picking up dragons. They're actually taking dragons.
Oh, hey, it's Mountain Soul again, too, so...
Yeah, they understand now.
They had in last game. It was about 3,000 at 20 minutes as Bulldog is going to try to hop away. The rest of the team is here, but the engage once again from Kellen is excellent, and they're going to take down Bulldog just like that. And Berserker is late to the party. It's 2 kills now for BNK. And they might even get a third. And no, it's Berserker getting isolated by Vikla. Finds him on the bottom side. It's 4 free kills after BNK hide on push and turn the game around.
Hits every button.
Smashes his face on the keyboard. He's like, oh yeah. He's what a champion. Game.
Yeah.
So maybe it's better it missed. Either way, got a little setup here on the top side of the map. This time it's Kellen who's caught out, but the rest of the team is trying to come on in. A big timbers onto multiple, but the damage follow-up is not there. Diablo can't get in, and Kellen on the run. He looks like he will get away, but Vikla not the same for him. Diablo doing a bit more damage, but he's going to be locked down, pulled back. Although they can't quite kill him for some reason. Diablo's going to get away. Raptor on the run as well, but DNF, they already got Vikla, and they'll look for the Otacon.
They should be able to secure this, so good pickup here. Would you see the Maiden just vibing? Just doing that little shake?
Yeah.
Whoa. It's in the tower. Yeah,
which is still very important. Even for BNK, who do have a lot of go buttons and are confident as a team to fight, they'd still like to deny this if possible. A bit of damage onto the Dragon already. We got the TP coming in from Vikla. This dude just gets over the wall. The pillar, the follow-up, and a Raptor is huge. The damage from the Aurora. And Vikla is just on the run. Can't really get out of there either. Doesn't have his flash. And so they just kind of run straight at the Trundle, get pillared, and die.
Yeah, I mean, DNF are the ones starting the fight here. We don't have that engage coming out from BNK FEARX. We don't have the CC setup, but it's not a great spot. It's not a great feeling. To be a level 12 Annie at this point of the game.
He's got a spell shield this time. That one a very obvious hook that comes in, but now the pillar comes down and the follow-up comes in from Kellen trying to keep him safe. The auto doesn't do a whole lot. Pyosik very tanky, but he's in the backline. Raptor, Berserker gets shot down by Raptor in the backline. You see Vikla is just running away with a sliver of health himself, and Diablo totally untouched this entire fight. as they overextend big time in the mid lane to DNF. Even an extra shutdown bonus for Diablo.
Well, not get threatened. Chunking out Bulldog there. Clear's looking for him.
Yeah.
Skillshit's there with Smite, though. Raptor's coming over with his as well. And I think with Vikla turning up, that's enough.
Yeah.
And Kirschik's going to have to... I mean, I say he's going to have to run. Can he get out?
I don't know. Maiden's down here, too. The damage from the York is huge, and he smacks him on the head. And Diablo and Raptor both get in front of that. It is Baron now for BNK FEARX, 26 minutes in.
He was that primary target for DNF. Didn't falter for one moment.
And if you consider his counterpart, which was Berserker, especially when you're Jinx, man, you don't have any Tom Kent, there's no Lulu, you don't really have any supports on your team, you just have Engage. And now we're going to get another fight here. This is onto the Trundle, but they have the damage. The Subjugate doesn't even get used as he dies before that time. It's now due to flashing on in to his inevitable death, it looks like. He is surviving for quite a long time, though. Berserker going to go down. Raptor takes out 2. Bulldog just on the run. And I think this game might be lights out at a very similar time here, Ox.
Yep, DNF a little bit late for the setup on the Dragon. A trap was set by BNK FEARX. They focused down Trundle first. Doesn't even get a chance to use the Subjugate. And once again, I feel like this AD carry, this Sivir, just untouchable, not able to find that threat. Able to just teamfight pretty flawlessly. BNK FEARX will claim the win 2-0 over their opposition.
Yeah, pretty good stuff from them to be able to come back from behind twice in a row. And got to give them a bit of credit, even though DNF did kind of struggle themselves. Down will go the Nexus. BNK the 2-0. A good start here to their Rise group journey.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.